Wonka movie, everything you should know. Hey guys, today we're going to talk about everything you should know about Wonka movie. Let's get right into it. The impact of Wonka. Roald Dahl's 1964 novel Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is one of the most beloved works of children's literature of all time. But it might not be a household name if it hadn't been adapted into the 1971 film. Though the magic of that classic film has never been recaptured, another team is preparing to try with the upcoming prequel, Wonka. The era of sequels, prequels and reboots never really ended, but it's not discussed as much as it once was. The idea of a Willy Wonka adventure film isn't the most appealing pitch to most people, but it's difficult to believe people don't want more of the iconic character. Warner Bros. Pictures, the widely despised film studio, acquired the rights to Willy Wonka and the entire relevant narrative ecosystem in 2016. David Heyman, one of the producers who negotiated the deal, is perhaps the most important single person in the company's history. Heyman is best known for acquiring the Harry Potter film franchise in 1999 and producing every installment since. Harry Potter's significance to Warner Bros. Cannot be overstated. For over a decade, it was the multi-billion-dollar wind beneath the entire studio's wings. So, when Heyman brings in a franchise, Warner Bros. Prepares to send out some happy messages to their shareholders. This production, on the other hand, took a little longer to put together and is still a little strange. Casting. Aside from the pitch's initial head turn, the main thing that has drawn attention to Wonka is its lead star. Timothée Chalamet has been cast in the title role. Chalamet is perhaps the most talked about actor in recent years, so his presence immediately raises his profile. The young star enters troubled waters by playing Willy Wonka, a role that earned its first portrayer, Gene Wilder, worldwide universal acclaim, and its second, accurate if not understated derision. Every scant shot of Chalamet in his signature outfit has gone viral, but the attention hasn't always been positive. Some say the concept sounds more like a satire of modern remake culture than an actual film. Chalamet is a gifted actor, with a long track record of outstanding performances in a variety of roles, but whether he can pull off Wonka remains to be seen. Interestingly, other big names were considered for the role, including Donald Glover, Ryan Gosling, and Ezra Miller. If they chose any of those very different actors, the conversation surrounding the upcoming film would be very different. Aside from the star, several key cast and crew members have been revealed. The cast includes Keegan-Michael Key, Sally Hawkins, Rowan Atkinson, Olivia Colman, and Jim Carter. English comedian Simon Farnaby is attached to co-write with King, resuming their collaboration from Paddington 2. Seamus McGarvey, best known for his work with director Joe Wright on films like Atonement, is attached as cinematographer. Nathan Crowley, a prolific production designer who has worked extensively with Christopher Nolan, will be in charge of the sets. The music will be provided by Neil Hannon of the Northern Irish band The Divine Comedy. The project showcases a lot of interesting talent. Production. Since the beginning of the project's development, Paul King has been attached to direct. Although King's name may not be immediately recognized in the United States, he is regarded as one of the most respected English humorists of all time. Garth Marenghi's Dark Place, a spectacular comedic horror parody series, and the two stage shows that inspired it were among King's early works. He went on to direct all 3 seasons of The Mighty Boosh, one of the most famous, absurdist comedy shows of all time. On the big screen, King made his name with the Paddington films, both of which are considered the pinnacle of children's cinema. King has collaborated with Richard Ayoade and Noel Fielding. He has helped shape much of the British sense of humour over the last few decades, and his film work includes 2 masterful adaptations. Those who are concerned about Wonka should look into King's work. His presence in the director's chair could be the film's secret weapon. Plot. Wonka will take place before the well-known story seen in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory because it is a prequel. This Willy Wonka will be a much younger version, as Chalamet was only 25 at the time of filming, compared to a 38-year-old Wilder and a 42-year-old Depp. The plot will most likely depict how Wonka fell in love with all things sugary and rose to become Dahl's famous and reclusive chocolatier. By confirming that Wonka will not be a dark origin story, the cast has already dispelled theories about Willy Wonka's morbid past. However, it has been confirmed that Wonka will be a musical, which means that whatever the plot is, there will undoubtedly be some catchy songs and big dance numbers to accompany it. Once an official trailer is released, more plot details should be revealed. Release date. Wonka was and always will be an odd pitch for a blockbuster film, but never say Warner Bros. Isn't trying to make it a success. A fantastic director with a lot of untapped talent, a beloved star in the title role, and a fantastic supporting cast all bode well for this strange film. Be on the lookout for Wonka. A great team can make a bad movie, but there's a lot to look forward to when Willy Wonka returns to the big screen on December 15th, 2022. That's all for today, and we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.